Sheldon, your thoughts on the 2 games for Austin?
I mean, league makes their decision on the play, and we move on.
Do you think there's a different standard when it comes to suspensions against Austin? Like, he's done nothing in his past he's got a clean slate in 2 games.
I think it goes without saying for anyone who follows the Leafs or Austin that the type of player he is, and he doesn't take very many penalties, and he takes a lot. He deals with a lot, so it's obviously out of character, in this situation. But like I said, the league makes their decision, and you move on from it.
In terms of physicality and pushback when he's in puck battles, have you seen a more aggressive Austin this season than when you first came in?
I think last season you started to see some of that, but a lot of times he's consumed with being competitive on the puck and in the puck, in the battles, I should say, to win the puck. That's where you see it, and he's usually in and out of those situations, usually with the puck himself, but he's in and out of those situations and on to the next thing. So he's consumed with being a great player, as he should be.
Sheldon, right?
Yes.
Going back to that, Sheldon hit that shot.
Just obviously we felt really good about his his time in the net. The last time we were in this building, we made the decision to play Peter in the outdoor game, and I think Peter did a good job for us in that game. But I think we saw enough in the short time in the net for us and his time in the AHL here to to give him an opportunity.
What have been your impressions since he's been here? John was just telling us, quiet, but seems actually kind of confident when he was out there. Like, what have been your first impressions since he got here?
I think that's a good description of it. Very quiet, as you're saying. You don't hear much from him. He's going about his business. But you saw the confidence when he went in the net, with no warning or heads up. All of a sudden you're in there at a time when the game's not going well for us. Yeah, you saw the confidence there. And the piece that I might have been most impressed with that day is how he handled you guys after the game, how he handled the questions. And, for a guy to be dealing with so much and the excitement of going in there, he showed extreme poise and confidence in that moment. It's a big part of the position, in particular when you're a part of the Leafs and you're in this city. I was really impressed by that. So, for all those reasons, it just made sense to give him an opportunity here tonight.
Big night for the Robertson family. Have you liked what you've seen so far from Nick?
I have, yeah. He's done a good job for us. Obviously, we didn't play him the other night. He's made plays. He's moved his feet. He's giving us everything he has from an effort standpoint. You never question his effort and his competitiveness. I think that he's done a good job putting himself in spots to get chances. We've talked to him a little bit about making good on those chances, in particular hitting the net, and it's the NHL's hard to get scoring chances, and he has been able to get them and get clean looks at the net, which is, like I say, not an easy thing to do for any player in the NHL, and he's put himself in those positions, and then they don't take them for granted because they don't come around all that often in the NHL, so you got to make good on them. I'm not saying yes, you need to score, but just you need to convert those into shots and real chances. So that's really been my messaging to him. Otherwise, I've liked a lot about what he's done.
What do you think tonight could do for John, playing with 2 wingers that are on top of their game right now?
Yeah, we'll see, man. 2 guys, not unlike we talked about when he was, playing with, whether it was Robertson or Kasha or Willie when he's at his best. Like, those 2 guys are going to move their feet. They're going to be involved. They're going to be engaged in every puck and every play. So that's going to put John on offense a lot more. And, we'll see the impact that he has. But I know that anytime we've played without Austin and John's been in this spot, he's been terrific for us. So I would expect nothing less tonight.
Why do you think it's been harder for him to generate 5-on-5 the last few weeks? I guess with the goalie as well.
Yeah, well, I just go back to what I just mentioned, and we've talked about this before. I just think that, when you really look at the strength of the Matthews, Marner, and Bunting line, a lot of it is coming through just hard work and competitiveness. They're on the puck and they a lot of their best chances come when they take the puck from the other team, and within that window of time between them taking the puck from the other team and the other team regaining defensive posture, like that window of opportunity there, they strike in those moments, and that's reality is that's where offense is in the NHL, especially because teams are so good and so structured defensively, and the players themselves are so good defensively. Now, when they are in their spots and they're in their structure, like it's hard for even the best players in the world to generate much. So that's really it. I find those guys have had the puck a lot. They've been in the offensive zone more than enough, but they're constantly playing through structure, and it's tough to get much going there. You know, and that's not to say, I mean, you look at it, both players have had a lot of really good looks at different times, and the puck just hasn't gone in. There's that piece of it too, but to get more of it and to just gain momentum and get things going, just, do the work when you don't have the puck, rather than getting in your head that, offensively it's not working and you start to overthink that. It's just trust the structure and trust your abilities, that if you can just create more loose pucks for yourself and create more turnovers from the opposition, you're going to get those opportunities. And I think in John's case, they'll come today, because Mitch and Bunce are going to work the way that they do. And John, I thought John, I watched back, I really liked a lot about his game outdoors the other day. I thought he really worked and was physical and was competitive, and not an easy environment to do that, but I thought he was really good. I thought he skated really well. So if he can build on that, we'll be fine. He scored a couple goals here of late, so we're not too focused on that. But offense is going to be hard to come by tonight. This Dallas team does not give you very much at all, so you got to really work for your offense, and all those things I just mentioned, we're going to have to put on display today.
Is that kind of what you're looking for, some turnovers?
Yeah, he's on forecheck and play, shifts that he's spending significant time below the tops of the circles. I think that's really a big part of his game, being around the net, all those pieces.
What prompted the Labushkin promotion up to the top pairing alongside Morgan?
I missed the first.
What prompted the Labushkin promotion up to alongside Morgan?
Well, we've liked a lot about Labushkin's game. First of all, it's been, defensively, it seems that anything that comes in his area gets stopped and gets killed. So we like that a lot. Usually the play definitely dies for the opposition, and then we usually get the puck back and we're going the other way. I think he's moved the puck up the ice really well and gotten into the hands of our forwards. So that's a big part of it. And the other part is we found, Liljegren, it's not gone as well. At times it looks really good and it's going well, but you can see at times that, as a young player still adjusting to the league, that he's had some moments there that, make you pause a little bit in terms of keeping him rolling with those heavy minutes and heavy responsibility. So, I know he didn't get a lot of time the other night, but once we had him back down and, playing with Sandy in that third pair, I thought he settled in and did some really good things. And I think that's what we've seen him throughout the season, is in that role and in that job. He's done really well with it. So we've given him time up, and we've seen what that looks like. And we haven't really seen it with Labushkin. I thought in the short time outdoors the other day, I thought he did do a good job with it. So let's keep with it.
Kyle Clifford in for the wing tonight?
Yes.
We hope for...
Yeah, Cliff hasn't played in a long time. Here, we've been looking for ways to kind of get him in, keep him involved. He's been a great teammate, and he's worked extremely hard here, and he does have something to offer our team. We've chosen really to give Robertson a lot of opportunity, which is taken away from Cliff's ability to get in. So we just thought, the time was right just to kind of make that move and get Cliff in. And we've been playing Simmer on his off wing, all those kind of things. We just thought, getting Cliff in on left wing there on that fourth line made sense tonight.
Is Jake trending towards coming back sooner rather than later?
Well, he's been putting in a lot of work, skating a lot, working out a lot, and everything has been progressing very well in terms of timeline. I'm not certain where that's at, but certainly everything's been trending really well, and he feels good, in terms of the feedback he's been giving me and the medical team.
Mrazek was obviously anticipating a run here with Jack out. He's acknowledged his play hasn't been where he wants it to be. How do you want him to take this time between starts and react to Eric getting the call tonight?
Yeah, I think there's enough good things that happened outdoors the other day that he should be able to build on that. I thought he played a good game. I don't know. They got him behind us 3, 4, 5 times, and he was solid on those plays. Obviously, it's a tough goal, the third one that he wants to have back at a key moment in the game. But aside from that, I think he played a good game for us. So every reason to continue to be confident and build on that. He's a veteran guy. He's played in the league a long time. He's just got to be able to kind of regroup and be confident in himself, continue to work, and on a night like tonight, support Sheldon, and and then we'll just take it a day at a time from here.